What's up, fam? What's up, family? What's up, Detroit? What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Facebook? All the social media engines. You know how we do. Listen, man, this one is for the children, for the kids, okay? Look, in this day and age, 12-year-olds and 15-year-olds and 20-year-olds, I don't even see them having fun anymore. Like, when I was growing up, we had certain things that shocked our brain, and we had certain things that just our senses were so much more heightened. When you got your new bike, you were happy, you were excited to get that new bike, and you ride up and down the block, and all your friends will be excited for that bike. You get a new video game or anything that we would do back in those times. Our senses were just so heightened to the imagination of things. And I see now that there's so much pressure on young kids. There's so much pressure on the 12-year-olds, the new generations, the teenagers. There's so much pressure for them to be perfect, and so much pressure for them to take on all of these grown-up ideas. Now, I'm not trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't do with their kids. I'm not trying to tell people that they shouldn't do what they do. What I'm saying is, I just remember when kids used to be kids. I remember when they didn't have a care in the world. They didn't have to worry about climate change or protesting or whatever letter they are, or the politics of the world. They were just children. They just did the things that children do. They had the imagination of a child, they had the fun of a child, and they had the carefree system of what children are supposed to have. So I think in this day and age, we have turned our children into grown-ups as far as the pressures that they deal with in life. They're not happy when they graduate high school. They're not happy when they get their new car. They're not happy when they get a new phone. They're not happy when they meet someone. They're not happy when they cook dinner or do whatever they do. These were things that were rites of passage, I guess you could say, when we were coming up. There were things that excited us. There were things that made us sad. We had feelings that children would have. And I think in this day and age, children don't know how to have the right feelings because they're so desensitized to everything. If you see a murder in the street, back in the day, we had a different vibe when it came to that. We would really understand the severity of a person being dead. And in this day and age, I think people pull their phones out, and instead of calling 911, they hit record or they go live. So I think that the experiences are just different. It's like if you go to the Grand Canyon, back in the day, you go to the Grand Canyon and you really, you took it in. And now when people go to the Grand Canyon, it's almost like, I need you to know that I went to the Grand Canyon. So I got my phone and there's the Grand Canyon, but I'm not really experiencing it because I'm too busy trying to show you how cool I am. So I think we used to live life, and now life is living us. So for the children out there, please understand that you don't have to go through all of this pressure and fall into all this pressure that social media and television and people around you are trying to have you do on a day-to-day basis. You can be a child. You can sit back and do the things that you want to do. If you want to be creative and be an artist and draw or paint or just ride your bike up the block or be goofy and act like a little kid, you can still do those things. I know that the world is trying to take your innocence away from you, but guess what? Your innocence is still there. You are still an innocent child. You were probably 2-3 years removed from playing with Barbie dolls and army men. Don't let this world grow you up too fast. I know that there are people vaping and smoking and having sex and drinking and out late and disobeying their parents, but you don't have to be that person. You don't have to do that. You can make your own choices in this life. I know that peer pressure is real, and I know that low self-esteem is real big in this day and age. But guess what? You can fight. You can change. It's never too late. If you're a teenager and you feel like you want to give up, guess what? You can still make it. You can still go far in this life. You have a chance. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you have a chance to change. So this is for the children of the world. Be you. Be loving. Be caring. Be what God put you on this earth to be. Okay? You don't have to you don't have to live like you're 30 years old when you're 13. Just be 13.